screen, pulls back, now drives, in underneath, reverse, good. Oh, going away.
Spinning, twirling, scoring, Steve Nash.
Alvin Booth is hurt. He can't get up and down the court.
Nash, oh, and a shot from Nash.
Weaving the other way, rollicking down the lane, goes large, hustling back as once. Nash ducks on three, keeps it alive like he had it on a yo-yo.
Listen, if they go here quickly.
Nash, pass to Marion. Steve triggers the rush the other way by Nash. Oh, what a pass! Yeah! Dial taking his time, finds Nash, puts up a three, and got it!
Nash said 10 to 102. Nash goes down. Wheels in the corner. What pass? Hill with the three. Getting 7:30 tip time. Nash goes in. There's.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas trying to crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Jordan back here. We got a big body bangers 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like and subscribe. Road 5K. You know what I'm saying? Today, I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'm going to show what it is. Steve Nash. The video, yes sir, was requested, so here it is today. As we know, today Steve Nash got released as well. So I mean, that's crazy. That man's got waived as the head coach, and I don't think he was the problem. I just think that their team doesn't exactly flow in the way that it could flow. But maybe he is the problem. Maybe he was the problem, and maybe they'll do better after the fact. But we won't know till like however long down the road. But yeah, as always, comment any builds y'all want down below. Let me know what y'all think of this build, if y'all would change anything when y'all actually see the attributes and all the movements that I make with it. And yeah, you know, without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this Steve Nash 2K23 build video. Alright, so as you see right here, he's a point guard, number 13 right hand. That's all logistic stuff. So I made him 6'3", 196 pounds with a 6'5" wingspan. He is 195 pounds in real life with a 6'5" wingspan and 6'3" height. I don't know what I just said. I don't know why I just fumbled over his height, but still, all the measurements are accurate, other than the weight by like 1 pound. But as you see right here, I put the pass accuracy up to 86. I put the ball handling up to 92. I put his speed with ball all the way up to 87, but that is subject to change. I'll probably put it up to 88. Then the perimeter defense, I put it up to 70. His speed will be at 85, and his acceleration will be at 85. I'm going to eventually put his strength up to 50, but you'll see that at the end, and his stamina is at a 95. I put his driving layup all the way up to a 90 to start off, but also that will also most likely increase, which you will see later. It depends on what you want to do as well with the build. But you see, I give him a 90 mid-range shot and a 93-point shot with the 80 free throw, which you will see toward the end. And that's pretty much the end of the build. Really, that is literally the build. You see the 75 close shot. I put his driving layup up to 92, and then I'm looking to see what I can do with his free throw, because as you know, Steve Nash was literally a 50, 40, 90 type of player literally every single year of his career. Now, maybe not every single year of his career literally, but you know, for the most part, his averages resemble that of a 60, 49 player. So I mean 50, 40, 90 player. And as you know, that is a very big accolade in the NBA, because that is just an efficient accolade. As you see right here, I have a 76 close shot, 80 free throw, 90 mid, 93 point. Playmaking speaks for itself. And yeah, let me know what y'all think down below. Now for the takeovers, I have shot creating, sharpshooting, and playmaking takeovers, and I went with team ratings boost and pull up precision. But once again, you have a really good, you know, selection out of them for a Steve Nash build. And you see right here in the shades of the first person that pops up is Steve Nash. So I think I did what I had to do. Let me know down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. We are very accurate with the builds as always. As you know, what would you change with this build? What did you adjust? If you made this build before, how was it different? Was it any better? I always like to hear what y'all have to say down below. But yeah, this build definitely was a Steve Nash build. It really felt like that, you know, in terms of his movement, the way that it played, the way that it was efficient, the way that it could score over tall defenders, whether it was a layup or a mid-range shot or a three-point shot. You know, like it literally did everything that I needed to. Also with this build, you know how you have a +4 badge boost when you play like about 5 games of my career. I would put that towards finishing, just to be able to get the tier 3 finishing badges, you know, just so you get gold slithery. But it's up to you, you know, if you don't want to put the +4 to finishing, you could always put it toward playmaking or shooting. But I personally would put the +4 to finishing just to get that tier 3 level slithery. But yeah, either way, without slithery, this is what this gameplay is showing. Without slithery, I was still finishing that lay over these taller defenders. As we know, AI defense is normally a lot harder than the regular defense, just because the AI is a lot more precise, whereas the manual defense is like, you know, they're bound to make a mistake somewhere unless you're just bumskis. But yeah, that was pretty much how this game was going for me. Like I was literally just cooking the defender, getting my pick and rolls, you know, finishing that layup, finishing that mid-range, finishing that 3, you feel me, doing what Steve Nash does in his prime. Not on the Nets, but in the Suns and the Mavericks, you know, that type of Steve Nash. We don't talk about LA Lakers Steve Nash at all, you know, but still, let's talk about Steve Nash now. So once again, let me know what y'all think down below. It's definitely a fun build to play on. It definitely is one that can be impactful in rec and in park. But yeah, so as I said at the start of the video, man's just got waived, and it really isn't his fault. Their struggles are not, like, a coach can only do so much. Like if you look at the Spurs, you know, I mean, I think right now they have a winning record. I could be wrong, but over the past few years, they haven't made the playoffs, or they've been bounced out, and nobody's looking at Greg Popovich like he's a terrible coach, because coaching can only do so much at a point. Now, granted, Steve Nash has Kyrie Irving and KD on his team, right? But then he has nobody else. Like, he doesn't have the necessary depth needed to actually make great rotations that can actually make a difference, to the point where you can give your star players a break, or at least give them help. Because as you see, they traded away all their depth for Harden and KD. And I mean, they did collect some players from another Harden trade that they made, but still they traded away like guys like Karis LeVert, you know, like those types of amazing players. But it is what it is. But let me know what y'all think down below. But that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe, and roll to 5K. And I'm saying, as always, comment any builds that you want, and I'll eventually get to them. And until then, I'm out. Peace.